Hello guys, here I am. It's Friday's impromptu live session. So today for me it's Friday evening and it's just turning 6 o'clock. And I am literally here just to give you a little wind down session before the weekend starts. Good evening, Liz. How are you? So it's very short, it's very calm. You may want to just pop a little bit of music on. I've got no music to put on tonight, but you may want to just put a little bit of music on in the background. Hello, lovely. And we're just literally going to have a nice short little session. It's just a few little stretch exercises, just to reset ourselves, just to loosen off that back, and just to feel ourselves start to relax as we move into the weekend. Okay, if you're not with me live, you're welcome at any time to press that replay button and to join me at any time. This is a great little stretch that can get you started in the day or finish off your day, or even at lunchtime as you get up off your seat, away from your desk, and just stretch it off a little bit. So I'm going to get started straight away. So if you want to put some music on, please feel free to do so. Just make sure that you can hear my instructions, okay? So we're just going to take a seat on the floor. Oh, and I'm quite warm because I've just been training, so that's why I haven't got any long sleeve top on. But if you are cold and you've been sat down a lot today, guys, please make sure that you keep yourselves wrapped up, okay? And we're literally just going to start in a seated position, and I just want you to focus on yourselves, okay? And think about your ischial tuberosities. They're those little sit bones in your bottom, and I just want you to locate them, and I want you to feel like they're driving downwards into the floor. And we're just going to start very simply by tucking the tailbone under. Okay, so it's a little rounded lower back, and we lift and we lean. And we're just going to use those elbows to help us draw us forward a little bit with a flat back. Okay, and I'm just going to change my angle a little bit. So we start off, think of the lower back. So from the waistline down, you're just going to tuck. Okay, so we try not to shorten the height of the torso. We round off through the lower back, we lift and we lean. Oh, and come back to center. And when we lean, I'm just pushing my elbows into my thighs to help my knees open a little. Let's do that again. So we're going to round off through the back. We're going to lengthen through the spine, and we're going to lean. And we're trying to keep that back nice and long. Come back to center. So think of the lower back. Really imagine, try and visualize in your mind that lower back drawing towards the floor, and then you lean forward. If you push those elbows to create a little bit of a stretch there as well. So you roll down. You lift the spine, lift up and out of the waist, and you tip. You should start to feel those hips loosening off and that lower back. So we round off and we lift and we tip. Beautiful flat back there. And we're just going to do that 3 more times. And hopefully you should feel that you're increasing your range each time. So I'm able to go a little bit further forward now. Oh, that's good. And just 2 to go. Keep the spine nice and long as you tuck. So you're rounding off that pelvis. You lift and you lean. Oh, you push those knees a little bit closer to the floor. And final one. And we're going to continue with this pattern, but we're just going to change the levers slightly. So lean forward. Oh yes, good. And now we're just going to take our hands right back, and we're just going to lean, lift the chest to the ceiling, pull the shoulder blades back and in, and then we tip forward and we reach the arms. And we're trying to create a beautiful long line here through the spine, and the arms lengthen in line with the back as well. And then we just lean back, We rest into the hands, we lift the chest, we lift the eyes up to the ceiling, we squeeze the shoulder blades. And then we come to center, we lengthen forward, we take the hands off the floor and we reach. And again, hands down, lift and squeeze those shoulder blades. Really open those chests that have been closed up all day with the shoulders forward. And now we lengthen through the spine, so we're realigning those vertebrae and we lean. Beautiful big stretch. And again, hands back, lift the chest, lift the eyes. And lean. Now we're trying to make this quite fluid, so there isn't really a beginning or an end. We're trying to just keep it moving. This is the last one. So we lift the chest. Oh yeah. So hopefully you felt chest is now starting to open. And then we reach. And we're going to follow the same pattern again one more time, but we're just going to change the dynamics now. So this time we're going to lean back and we're going to lift the hips up. Eyes go up. We drop the bottom down, and now we tip and we drop. So we're going to reach the fingertips as far forward as we can, and we let the head drop. We then take it back. We lift the pelvis off. We lift the chest up. We place the bottom down and we lean and reach forward, placing the fingertips to the floor and trying to lengthen right off through the lower back now. So we're stretching out as much as we possibly can. And all the while, as well as listening to me, I want you to draw your focus to your breaths. So we lean back and we lift. And we lower down. And we reach. Oh, yes. Love this one. Reach those fingertips. And you're just going to do that one more time for me. So you lean back, you lift your hips, bottom comes high. You drop the bottom down and you reach. Amazing. Well done. Reach those fingertips. And we come back up. Now keep the feet where they are and just slide your legs away. Bring the knees in, lift up, open out, and slide the knees away. So it's a little hip circle using the floor. Can you see? So we're taking a little bit of weight into the hands. We're freeing up the hips. So knees in, we open, and then we slide away. Knees in, knees open, and slide away. Knees in, we push open, and we slide away. Good. Knees in, knees open, and we slide. Now from here, we're going to reverse it. So we start with the knees open, we bring the knees in, and then we slide away. So open through the hips, bring the knees together, and slide away. Beautiful. 4 to go. Open, knees in, and slide. 3 to go. Open, knees in, and slide. Beautiful. So we are leaning back a little, just to give you a little bit of freedom through the legs. There. And then just give me one more. Open, knees together, and slide. And now we lift up. Reach those arms. Now extend through your spine. Lengthen your legs, point your toes. We sweep. And then as we come up with the arms, we flex the feet. Can you see? So we sweep, and then we lift through the torso. We reach the fingertips and we flex the feet. We push. We lengthen through the torso and we flex the feet. and then we reach to our toes. Oh, keep the back nice and long, keep flexing your feet, reach past your feet, and then lift up. So we sweep and we flex. We sweep and we flex. We sweep and we hold and we lean, lean, lean. Ah, beautiful. Back to center. We sweep and we flex. We sweep and we flex. We sweep and we stay, and now we tip, tip, tip. Fantastic. Let's do that 2 more times. Point your toes. So scoop and lift. Scoop and lift. Scoop and lift. And now lift up and out and tip forward, forward, forward. Oh, 1 time. Left. Let's go. Scoop and lift. Keep lifting up and out of the waist. Try and get that chest a little bit closer to your thighs every single time. And now draw the chest forward, 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 forward. And come back to center. Well done. Soften the knees. Drop them both to one side. Then to the other. And we're leaning back into the hands a little. So we're encouraging and giving our hips a little bit more range. We drop the knees, and this time we circle the arm and we reach. Now reach the fingertips one way and pull the hip down the other. Oh, for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. And then we just change. So we go double knee drop, bring that knee all the way down. Double knee drop, let it rock. Double knee drop, and we lift. Now reach the fingertips right over the head and drop that hip. Really feel that beautiful stretch through your hip flexors and all the way through the waist. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. And then repeat again. Let the knees drop. Let the knees drop. Let the knees drop and lift. Reach the arm, turn the head, push the hip forward, but let it drop as well at the same time. Reach those fingertips for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And we're just going to do that one more time. So let the hips drop, let the hips drop, let the hips drop, and we circle all the way over. Let the hip drop and then draw it forward. Beautiful big stretch through the waist, all the way over the head with the fingertips for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Well done. Bring those knees together. Give them a little squeeze. From there, lengthen the legs away. Take one leg across, and now really hug the knee into the chest. Keep the spine nice and long. Draw that knee in as close as you can and reach your fingers away. Now lift up and out of your crown. Keep drawing that knee in towards you so you feel the stretch through the outer glutes. Beautiful. Just come back to center, nice and gently. Change legs. So bring that knee in. Now you do need to hug it into the chest and pull it right in, okay? So now the glute medius is being stretched. You lift up and out of your waist and you reach all the way round. And come back to center. Amazing. If you'd like to just place both feet on the floor and bring your hands forward and slowly control your roll down. So slowly through the spine, through the spine, through the spine. Roll, rock, grab the feet and draw them down. So we're going straight into happy baby. Remember, you can have a little rock when you're there, but the main thing is that you flex your feet and you try and create a 90-degree angle through your thighs and lower leg. Now you're using the hands to put pressure through the arch of the foot, and that in turn will help to open your hips more, so you feel the stretch all the way through your adductors and going into the groin. Relax your shoulders as much as you can. And extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Let the weight of the hands drag those legs down slightly and try and lengthen through the backs of your legs as much as possible. And then soften the knees. Push down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then try and extend the legs a little bit more. Today we're trying to keep the hands where they are if possible. So it might mean that the legs aren't quite as lengthened, but I'd like you to try and leave your hands there and just encourage some length through the backs of the knees. For 4, 3, 2, 1, soften those knees again. Relax the shoulders, draw down through the arches of the feet and push down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then open all the way. We're trying to create as much of a stretch through the backs of those legs as possible. And then let the weight of the hands help you. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to repeat that one final time. Press down through the soles of the feet. Open the knees, open the hips, and stretch. Final stretch. Extend through the legs. Extend through the backs of those knees. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Well done. Release and place one foot on the floor. Amazing. Okay, let's continue the theme. We're going to open the knee. Just allow the hip to open. And now you're going to draw the tall leg, the leg here. You're going to draw it over using the heel of the foot. So you're going to drop that leg over. Now again, it's all about the hip. We're pulling, we're dropping the knee in, we're feeling the stretch through the pelvis. And the aim is to try and get that knee down as low as you possibly can. Use the heel of the foot, try and keep the torso open and relaxed, and let the fingertips soften. And now just ease up and out of it. And go back in. So just try and go a little bit further this time. So we've come out of the stretch and then back into it. Use the heel of the foot still and anchoring around the outside of the knee to push it down a little bit further. And bring yourself back up. Roll through the lower back and change legs. So one foot down, one hip open, one knee open. Just spend a little time here, just focusing on yourselves. Feel that position. And then you're going to use the heel of the foot to drop this leg over. Now one side will probably feel a lot looser than the other. It's absolutely normal. Just let the knee drop. Encourage some length. Encourage that stretch. And bring yourself out of it. And take yourself back into it. Try and create a little bit more of a stretch. It's all about relaxing into these. Amazing, good. And then we're just slowly going to come back out of that. Lower the back into the floor. Lengthen your legs away from you. Nice long body. And we're just going to roll over onto our front. So we roll over and we push ourselves back into a child pose. So back you go into child pose, sitting back through the heels of the feet, reaching those arms forwards. Now allow the elbows to soften, allow the armpits to draw towards the floor. And I want you to come slightly out of the stretch and then push back into the stretch. So every time we go back, we're working on drawing the bottom back a little more. We're drawing on bringing the armpits towards the floor a little more. And then we come out of it, and then we go back into it. Just have a little wriggle around. Make sure it feels good for you, and stretch off a little further. And we're now going to curl. So we're going to lift the navel through to the spine. We're going to come all the way through till our back's nice and strong. And then we're going to let the hips drop. We release those legs. We rotate all the way round. And then all the way round the other direction. We keep letting those hips hang. We come to centre. We lower ourselves down. We bring the hands in slightly. We use a press and we push back. As soon as our bottom hits the heels of the feet, we roll again through the spine. We settle with the back strong. We release the feet and then we allow the hips to drop and the chest to rise. We lower ourselves down. Good. Engage the core. We reset the hands if we need to. We press up and we push back. As soon as we hit the tailbone, we go again. We roll through that spine. We lengthen, 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 and then we drop. Lovely. Well done. We rotate all the way round. All the way round. Back to centre and lower. Well done. Brace the core. This is your last time. Push up and sit back. Okay, this time you're going to curl through your spine. You're going to come all the way through. You're going to let your hips drop. You're going to let the shoulders hang. We revolve all the way round and the other direction. And now we lower our bodies to the floor. We extend the arms out, palms facing down. We lift the right leg up and we cross it over, trying to keep the face down, trying to keep those hips nice and strong, and we are touching the toes down to the floor. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring the leg back. We keep reaching the arms away. We lift the thigh off and then we open. Touch down with the toe if you can, so bend the knee. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to centre. And we're just going to repeat that one more time. So thigh comes off, we bend the knee, we revolve all the way round. Now try and get that toe down. And back to centre. And one final time. We lengthen, we open. Keep breathing. Come back to centre. Bring your hands underneath your armpits. Push yourselves up. Walk your knees in. and settle back onto your bottom. Wow, we're going to be in the dark in a moment. Luckily, we're 2 minutes from finishing, so hopefully you can just about see me. I'd like you to lift one arm up. You're going to place it onto the ear and just allow the weight of the hand to take the head over. And we're slowly and gently drawing this shoulder away from us. Keep drawing this shoulder away and just encourage a little bit of length by using the top hand and letting the weight of the hand press the head over. Come back to center and change sides. So lift, just let the weight of the hand take the head over. Draw the opposite shoulder away. Just allow the body to relax into the stretch. And come to center. Well done. Press down just underneath the clavicle and close to the sternum. Keep the mouth closed and draw the chin up to the ceiling. Come back to center. Press down again and lift. Come back to center. Just let the head drop. Let the head drop. Let the chin drop. Let the eyes lift. And relax. Guys, that's it. We're done. Okay, you don't need to move. I need to stand up and come a little bit closer to the camera, and hopefully you might be able to see me. So just a very gentle relaxation, a little bit of a wind down. As we can see, the times are definitely changing. It's now dark at 6:30, so I need to readdress that because it's far too dark now. Hopefully we got most of the session with you being able to see me in daylight. That's it for today. Enjoy your weekend if you're with me live. Please don't forget to comment, and I will be in touch very soon. Well done. Bye bye.